Have a nice day. Welcome back, dear students. Today we discuss about the amplifiers. You know well about amplifiers. What are the uses of amplifiers? Amplifier is a electrical and electronic device which amplifies the amplitude of the input signal. There are different types of amplifiers. It is class A amplifier, class B, class AB, and different types of amplifiers are there. Here we discuss what is class A amplifier, class B amplifier, and class AB and class C amplifier. But first, what is class A amplifier? The amplifier is formed by the output stage devices which are biased for the class A operations or which conducts over the whole of the cycle of the input waveform. It conducts all the time, even for very small signals or when no signal is present. The class type A type amplifier formed by the output state devices which are biased for the class A operation. So this is a class A amplifier. You know well that for the amplification we need a transistor. It is a NPN transistor connected in common emitter mode. So this resistor is emitter resistor. It is used to bias the emitter. Emitter is always be connected in forward bias. So it is a N-type material. So the negative voltage is N here. And the base is always be connected in forward bias. So it is a P-type. So positive voltage is passing through these two resistors. The R1 and R2 is the potential divider. It divides the voltage plus VCC and giving a part of the voltage to the base. The voltage applied to the base is dependent upon the value of the resistor R1 and resistor R2. The collector is biased using the resistor, the load resistor RL. The current passing through this is collector current IC. The C1, it is a blocking capacitor. It blocks the DC voltage from the external biasing voltage source, and it is the input signal source. Here we are applying a AC signal. This AC signal is combined with the DC part and enters to the base. It amplifies. It gives whole output with the 180-degree phase shift. So it starts with the input signal starts here. So the output is like this. So in the class A operation, the whole input waveform is appear in the output. Before this, you know well that the transistor characteristic circuit. It is the transistor characteristic circuit in common emitter mode. So emitter is grounded, base is the input, collector is the output. The biasing voltage is given here. The voltage is measured using this voltmeter. The input current is measured using this. And the output voltage, the external voltage is applied here. The voltage given to this transistor is measured using this voltmeter, and current produced is measured using this milliammeter. Using this transistor characteristic circuit, the input and output characteristics are studied, and then the graph is drawn between the output voltage VCE and the output current IC for different constant base current. IB is equal to 0, IB is equal to 20 microampere, IB is equal to 40 microampere. The graph is drawn like this. You know well that this region is the cutoff region. This is the active region. This is the ohmic region. This active. Okay. Now we can draw the load line, DC load line. It is a DC load line. The load line is drawn when the VC is equal to, the VC is maximum here. The current IC is 0. Okay. And then here the VCC by the load resistor RL. So this point is taken, a line is drawn, and this point is taken as quiescent point. This is the DC load line graph of this transistor. Now we go to next graph. In this diagram, again the AC load line is drawn with the same procedure. When IC is equal to 0, here the IC is 0, VCC is equal to VCE, and here the current VCE is equal to 0, voltage VCE is equal to 0, and the current is equal to IC. This IC is taken from the VCC divided by R. The DC load line and AC load lines are intersect here. This part is taken as quiescent point. It is the center. Now, the input signal is given like this. Due to this load lines, AC load line, the whole part of the input signal is appears at the output. This part is here. This part is here. So the whole input voltage, the input waveform is appear in the output. So this type of amplifier is known as class A amplifier. To obtain this high linearity and gain in class A amplifier, the output of the class A amplifier should be biased on for all times. It has some advantages and disadvantages. It used to eliminate the distortions. The distortion appear in the amplification, and it has low ripple voltage. The ripple is nothing but an unwanted AC voltage mixed in the output. It has some disadvantages also. The transformers used in this amplifier are very huge, and they are very costly. What is the application of this class A amplifier? It is used in a high power amplification such as audio power amplifier and power amplifier systems. Okay, next we say what is class B amplifier. In this class B amplifier, this amplifier conducts only half of the input waveform. So the output appears only half of the input signal. Here we are using two amplifiers, each conducting over half the waveform. There are two transistors. When we apply a signal, this transistor conducts only half of the input signal. Though its output appears only half. This transistor also gives only half of the input signal. So this transformer combines the both and it appears a full output. Here, it is the load line graph of the class B amplifier. We know well that this type of amplifier allows only half of the input signal. So the load line is modified like this. So this part of the input signal only appears here. The remaining part of the signal is getting cut off. So here this voltage will not appear here. See here, the part of this input signal is missing in the output signal. So the class B amplifier allows only half of the input signal. So this output signal appear like this. This part is cut off. This type is known as class B amplifier. What are the advantages? Here, some amount of distortion in the circuit gives the more output per device because there is no presence of the even harmonics. These are also unwanted AC signals which appears in the output during the amplification. The use of push-pull system in the class B amplifier which eliminates the distortion, the unwanted harmonics. What are disadvantages? The class B amplifier also has some disadvantages. There is high harmonic distortion. Even it eliminates some even harmonics, some odd harmonic distortions are present. In this amplifier, there is no need for self bias. No need for the self bias. What are the applications? This class B amplifier used to remove the distortion in amplitude modulated or frequency modulated waves. What is you know well that amplitude modulation? A carrier wave, high frequency carrier wave and a low frequency message carrying signal, that is a modulating signal, are combined. So the product is known as amplitude modulated wave. In this amplitude modulated wave, there are some distortions are appear. So this class B amplifier is used to remove or eliminate this type of distortion during the amplitude modulation and the frequency modulation. Next we see what is class AB for amplifiers. From this name AB, class AB, we may expect the output and performance maybe falls between class A and class B amplifier. This class AB amplifier conducts, it gives only less than half the cycle of the input waveform. So it conducts for slightly more than half the cycle. See here, this is class AB amplifier. It also has two transistors. The input signal is given here. The output is appear more than half of the input signal like this. See, it is the load line graph of class AB amplifier. See here, it is the input signal, it is the output signal. Depending upon the AC load line of the characteristic graph of the transistor used in class AB amplifier. The output is appear here, and also this part is also appear here. So not full waveform, less than full waveform. So the class AB amplifier gives the output more than half of the input signal. Here, the advantage of this class AB amplifier, it has a linear behavior, and the designing of this AB amplifier is very simple, and it has very high sound quality, so it can be used in audio systems. It has some disadvantages also. The power dissipation of this amplifier generates the heat, so we need the heat sinks to remove this heat produced during the power dissipation. So the amplifier also have some disadvantages, that it has low power efficiency, and that is less than 50%. The application of the AB amplifier, it is used in hi-fi audio systems. So the class AB amplifier used in hi-fi audio systems. Next we go to class C type amplifier. This type of amplifier conducts much less than half of the cycle of the input. So the class C amplifier is biased, hence the output current is 0 for more than one half of the input signal, as it conducts over less than half a cycle, and the transistor is in idle at the cutoff point. So this is the class C amplifier. It gives only part of the input signal. This is the whole input waveform. It gives only output in a part. This is the load line graph of the class C power amplifier. See here, it is the input signal. For this input signal waveform, it gives only a part of the output signal depending upon the AC load line of the characteristic graph of this transistor used in class C amplifier. So it gives only part of the output, so it is called as class C power amplifier. It has some advantages. It has very high efficiency. The class C amplifier has very high efficiency. Physically, it is very small in size. The class C amplifier, the physical size is low, and it has some disadvantages. The linearity of the class C amplifier is low. In some case, the dynamic range of the class C amplifier is decreased here. The application of this class C amplifier, it is used in radio frequency amplifier, RF amplifiers, and also it is used in audio power amplifiers. Dear students, today we have discussed what is amplifier. You know well what is amplifier, and types of amplifiers, class A, class B, class AB, and a class C amplifier, how it gives the output even for a full input waveform. It gives the different types of outputs depending upon the load line graph, the output characteristic graph of the transistor used to fabricate the amplifiers. Thank you.